All right. Okay, you started the video just as Jesus Christ. All right. We're not gonna talk about Magic the Gathering, right, guys? What do you want to talk about, guys? We're not gonna talk about Magic the Gathering.
I want to talk about Final Fantasy.
Let's talk about Final Fantasy.
Guys, do you hear about? Oh wait, no, boom, resist it. Okay.
I've been talking about Marvel all day, but I've also been talking about Final Fantasy all day. But
let's talk about. By the way, it just got beeped out. I just beeped it out. Remember my gag? Remember my gag? It just got beeped out. It just got beeped out.
Talking about that, bro.
Okay.
Stop.
Anyway, what's your favorite mana rock? And wait.
Magic.
Huh?
I mean, we can't talk about Magic.
What?
My favorite mana rock, FYI.
No, we're not talking about Magic.
Is a sorcerer's stone from Harry Potter.
Does the Sorcerer's Stone give mana?
No, I don't know. I
thought it was
thought of a magic rock that's not in Magic.
I actually don't know. What does the Sorcerer's Stone from Harry Potter do? Does anyone remember? It's a MacGuffin, and that's where my knowledge lies.
So
the MacGuffin of sorts.
He needs it for something. I don't know. I feel like it's like retconned like 6 books in to be something else. Like Voldemort's like weird phylactery.
No, it's not one of the Horcruxes. I don't think. I thought he wanted to get it for other. I don't remember, bro. Who the hell even like knows Harry Potter lore?
Not me. I hate Harry Potter.
I think Marco Bonato does. Damn it! I'm not living within the same abode.
Who's that guy?
Should I send him a text right now? See if he answers. I'll send him a text right now and see if he gets back to me before the end of the.
Hold on.
The end of the video.
I'm reading the wiki.
Yeah.
No, wiki. No, we gotta rely solely on this man, not Ricky. Not Ricky. No, stop! You're gonna ruin it. You're ruining the video. I'm disconnecting you. Nope. You're done. You're done. You
are done.
Sir, mute. God. Anyway, now that guy's gone. Let's go talk about. I'm in a guilty gear match. I cannot unmute him.
During the 1991
hey, remute. I can't do it.
Hogwarts School,
you will shut your mouth if I talk louder than him, guys. He can't.
Let's just
talk over him.
Let's just take him out back.
Yeah, let's just take him back and like unalive him. Is that what they say back nowadays?
Yeah, I killed him.
Bro, he died.
Anyway, you were talking about the worst. It's about the worst mana rock. So anyway,
what's the worst mana rock?
It's the Sorcerer's Stone from
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That rock barely even gives you any mana.
You can build.
Would you count?
Yeah, I'm recording for YouTube, by the way, right now. I warn you.
Would you count the One Ring?
50 Calgaras for the price of 1 green purple Luffy deck.
That's cool.
That's pretty good.
It's good to know. That's good to know.
In case I needed 150 decks.
200
of the same creature.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Anyway, let's talk about some cool stuff. Let's talk about Garfield. Today's Monday. Oh yes, it was Monday, but it's Monday today.
I hate Mondays. It's Tuesday.
I hate Mondays. Like I hate Mondays.
Oh, the bug's back.
What did you learn while you were in timeout?
Yeah. And don't say anything about this stupid mana rock.
I mean, that's what I was learning about.
Well, don't learn. Well, you're gonna shut your mouth.
I meant that more like hyperbolically. Nope, that's.
I
just beeped that out.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Guys, no, not like that.
I just beeped that out. We're gonna be maybe this will give a little hint at what I'm talking about.
Guys, I wanted you to be like what did you?
The dancing feet spell.
The dancing feet spell.
Yeah.
Is that in like
D&D? I don't know, bro. This is like, no, this is for Harry Potter, I guess.
Oh, I thought it was D&D. That's a good D. What kind of spell would that be in D&D?
I don't know, but it's something that the source would cast.
Feet. Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know if they actually dance or if they just like have muscle spasms.
Ooh, a muscle spasm
I'd
spell?
rather make me dance. It's a lot cooler than a muscle spasm.
Oh, we're big chilling.
Insightful.
Okay. Better be good, bro.
Can you tell us? Can you tell us about your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh deck and how it works?
Okay.
And if you can't do that, can you tell us
I can do that.
what the zoo game, your favorite card in the cryptid the card game is?
This card game.
Cryptid card game.
Sorry,
something zoo. No.
This is a better topic. Who do you think would be the best monster creature in the cryptid card game?
Actually, it's an actual cryptid card. It's an actual card game. What's it called? Something zoo. What's it called?
Like, I don't care at this point.
Well, we're gonna
you're making your own cryptid card game. Who has the highest power?
What's the highest power?
Yeah, what is the strongest in terms of like pure strength in the
Neo
cryptid
Sasquatch.
card game? Sasquatch, you think?
No, Neo Sasquatch.
Neo Sasquatch?
Neo.
Yeah, he's like Sasquatch, but he's stronger.
Is this a real cryptid I could learn about?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, can you tell us some lore then, Mr. Neo Sasquatch?
Wait, you know that one? You know that one cryptid that like sits on top of? I've told him about it many times. He like, goes on the hill and he waits with his mouth open, and as soon as someone goes to the bottom of the mountain, he opens his mouth and just slides down the hill and eats them.
Oh, dude, I do know that is a thing. I
know what he's talking about?
That cryptid's power would be crazy.
That's like that's talking like American folk, like actual American folklore creatures.
Like he cannot
Bro,
no, I don't mean
No.
indigenous folklore creatures. I mean fucking American.
he cannot
Like,
you know, fact about that
weirdest shit
creature,
ever.
he can't move. That's why he can't move. So it's like that's why his power would be so high, because he can't really. Well, he can move, but really slowly.
How does he get back up the hill?
He slides back up. Really
He doesn't, bro. Wait, does
What
he?
do you mean he slides back up it?
Well, he
bro?
crawls away. He can still do it. He's like I forgot his name. Hold on,
Hell?
Jamie. I have to look this up.
Are you talking about the Slide Rock Bolter?
Yes. I think that's his name, right? Does he look like a little whale on a hill?
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, talk about him. Talk about him.
What are you?
Talk about him.
Slide Rock
I'll put a
Bolter.
video of him. I'll put a photo of him right now. Boom. He's on my screen right now.
Crack.
Talk about his lore. Talk about what he does, and
Slide Rock Vulture? Or are they are parents trying to make it so their kids don't go up hills?
No. So what happens?
Whoa, wait,
people camp.
He's a bizarre creature, and fearsome critter. And fearsome critter is like its own thing.
People like sit at the bottom of
level?
hills, really high, bro. He eats you, but he can't move. That's why that's his weakness. His mobility, his dexterity is low.
It is believed to live in Colorado, but only on mountains where the slope is at least an angle greater than 45 degrees.
Greater than 45 degrees? Damn, he must have slim pickings. That is not so common.
That's why he's so rare, dude.
Oh, I guess that... Do you think people like measure hills in Colorado before going up them to make sure that they're...
Oh yeah, they gotta make sure that the boulder...
See, I don't get how you wouldn't notice this guy.
He does at night. He's like he says at night usually time. Like he waits to slide down when people go on camp at night.
Follow-up question: can he see in the night? And if so, does that make it so his eyes are able to be seen in the night? Because that's typically creatures that can see in the night. Their eyes have a little bit of a glint, so you can like see them. Like cats, you can see cats in the night because of said feature. So would it look like there's two beady eyes staring at the top of the hill, or does he always have his eyes closed and he has this sort of like tremor sense for hill goers? I think that makes more sense. He kind of has this like tremor-like sense to know when people are going up his hill.
Alright.
Calgara support.
That's cool.
So I guess flying creatures would be pretty good against him.
Three
What's he named again? What's he named again, Denim?
His name is the Slide Rock Bolter.
Slide Rock Vulture or Vulture?
Bolter.
Yeah, so what he does...
Vulture?
Yes.
I thought you said like Vulture, bro. I thought he was like...
He waits for little unsuspecting little critters to chill at the bottom, and he just opens his mouth and slides down and gulps them up and eats them.
The hell? Is his primary target humans, or is he just anything that goes up the hill?
No,
he eats anything. I like some of the images. Oh, he is in the cryptid card game. That's cool.
Okay. We can use the other cryptid card game for reference. How powerful is he in that cryptid?
He's at the bottom right, guys, says 16/159.
That sounds more like a set number than a power.
Oh wait, he has a rock symbol that's 170.
He has 170 power.
Landslide. Target opponent. Page in combat does not awake at the start of the controller's next turn. You may pay a aura.
He doesn't untap. Okay.
You control into the afterlife to give landslide 30 plus damage.
He gets plus 30 damage if you sacrifice something, or what?
Let me send some photos of this creature.
Of big monkey cryptid there are.
How many variations of big monkey? I would guess there's 74.
Dude, there's a lot.
I guess there's 74 different versions.
I think he's too big in this one photo. I imagined he's more like this in the second photo. Like he's like.
Oh my god.
And he slides down. He just opens his mouth and slides, and he eats you.
So we thinking this guy has the highest base power toughness.
I mean, I don't know if he's a high. I'm just saying he's got to have a pretty high power.
He's our blue eyes.
Look at that photo right there of him. That's why I imagine he looks the best. The last one I just said. That's what he does. Like
what I'm asking
you, opens and slides.
Who is our blue eyes of this?
Who's our blue eyes? Who's the strongest power? What's a really powerful cryptid?
I don't. That's what I'm trying. That's what I've been trying to figure out.
Anything that's a dragon.
Are dragons cryptids?
Is there any dragon cryptids?
They can be. What do you guys consider the cutoff point for being just a mythical creature?
I feel like there has to be like somewhat modern folk stories about it, right? Like not like Dark Ages, like oh hippie, there's a dragon that attacked the village. But it's more like you got like people sitting by like a man-made fire, like living in like tents, and they're telling these stories, right? Or maybe like teepees or some sort of other nomadic living area.
Okay.
And they're typically like folk stories meant to like dissuade like children from like, doing activities. That's typically what I imagine cryptids are. Their purposes
is the bunyip.
The bunyip. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the actual definition for a cryptid. I'm not a cryptologist, so I am not entirely sure.
Whoa. It lives in swamps, billabongs, creeks, riverbeds, and water holes.
That's where I live, bro.
Wait, what? So I'm on the cryptid wiki, by the way. I've been browsing it. It has a
the crypt wiki
for each cryptid. It has like their name and like type and other information, right? But it's underneath this like little background like part of the page. And one of them is it says possible population, and this says low. Like, what are they all not low? Like, are there cryptids with high populations?
I would say Bigfoot probably has a pretty high population compared to other cryptids, just because of the amount of sightings that there are of him in so many different locations. He has to be a pretty.
You're right. He is large, but I disagree with that. Right?
I feel like it would be in relation to other cryptids. Would be
like he can't. There's already animals that we see plenty often that we'd consider to have low populations.
Well, dude, that's what I'm saying. I think it's in relation to other cryptids, right? Because Bigfoot is a relatively common cryptid compared to the rock slide bolter.
The rock slide bolter, he's got to be rare. Like, there's got to be only a couple out there.
You mean he's got to be real?
Rare. I said rare. I said rare. I said he's got to be rare. Like, there can't be that many out there, bro.
Probably also has to be real, but yeah.
He just looks like a big fat whale, just like on the freaking what's on them do. I like the bottom one. I think that's the best like representation of him, right there at the bottom, or the last one I sent. Cause I think he definitely goes there. He just slides. I don't know how he goes back up. I mean, you can see a lot of the depictions of him. You see that his tail, he has like a little hook that's he latches on to the top of the mountain and then just lets go. His tail. I don't exactly know though how the hell he gets back up.
How long do you think he stays on that mountain for?
Until little people appeared from the Namman or a deer.
Like what if there's no people around? Do you think he ever gets up and migrates?
He probably maybe he'll move around.
Do you think he stays for like 2 or 3 years before shifting? You think it's quicker or longer than that? Come on, guys, this is important knowledge.
Is there a lifespan in the Cryptid wiki?
We need to figure out how we can avoid / find these creatures.
I found a website, guys, called
Slide bolter sightings.
The crypto website. It says rock slide rock bolter is real or not.
I love the idea that people are looking up if like specific cryptids are real.
Guys, here we go. Description: legendary cryptid with whale-like appearance. Legendary. Guys, he's a legendary rank cryptid.
We know Bigfoot's real because we've seen sightings of him. And the Mothman, that guy's obviously.
Wait, why is it
is the rock slide bolter real?
That's I don't know, dude. Dude, why does it say legendary cryptid with whale-like appearance? This is description. It's legendary cryptid.
Legendary? Oh my god.
Described as a massive and whale-like cryptid behavior.
That means if you can only have one of them before they
lurks
die.
On mountain slopes of Colorado, preying on travelers and animals, can slide down mountains at great speeds. Diet. Omnivorous. Yeah, he's omnivorous. Allegedly preys on unsuspecting travelers and animals that habitat environment, mountains, specifically rocky slopes and cliffs. Evidence. No concrete evidence. Considered a folklore legend.
Oh my god.
Sightings and encounters. A few eyewitness accounts and stories passed down since the 1900s. Skepticism / explanations. Guys, you ready for this?
Yes, yeah. I want to hear what the skeptics have
natural occurrences such as landslide. As people think. They think they're just dumb. It's a landslide. That's what the people thought. It was a creature.
It's clearly not a landslide, because if it's a landslide, it means they're covered in rubble. This guy eats people.
He eats them. Is he real? Unfortunately, there is no solid evidence. Unfortunately.
I frankly refuse to believe.
I want him to be real.
Unfortunately.
How much solid evidence do we have that Donald Trump is real or any figures in political power? I think we have about the same evidence.
Guys, similar folklore cryptids.
Especially with the introduction of AI into modern day. How do we know that Barack Obama wasn't a rock slide bolter the entire time?
Wait, similar folklore cryptids. Yara Ma Yahoo. Wait, Yara Ma
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Mess up the name of my favorite
Yahoo.
cryptid?
Yara Ma Yahoo. Guys, let me talk about Yara Ma Yahoo.
Please tell us about Yara Ma Yahoo.
Yara Ma Yahoo description: small, red-skinned creature with a big head, large mouth, and suckers on fingers and toes. He's an Australian.
Sounds like you, bro.
Size varies between 1 and 4 feet. Behavior such characteristics: drops from trees onto victims, drains their blood with suckers, swallows and regurgitates transformed victims.
Oh, what does it do to the victims?
We're gonna read this. I'm gonna do that more. Diet: humans, particularly children.
Ooh, this one's pretty bad. This guy's pretty evil.
Habitat is environment believed to inhabit the bush or forest areas of northeastern Australia. Watch out, guys, viewers. If you're in the northeastern Australia area, watch out.
I would never go to Australia just willy-nilly without doing my research, so this is pretty good.
As a cultural myth legend passed through generations, sightings and encounters. No concrete evidence, any actual sightings. Part of oral storytelling tradition. All right, here you go, guys. Skepticisms / explanations of the Yama Yahoo. Some people believe that Yarama Yahoo is a spirit being rather than a physical creature. Others believe it's a hoax. Or misconsideration of another animal.
I mean, it's obviously not a hoax.
Guys, let's read
It's
about.
clearly, if it's been written down here, it's obviously real.
Now let's read him, guys.
That's
The Yahoo is described as a little red-skinned creature
Cannot be that hard.
with a very big head and a mouth that has no teeth. Its head is disproportionately large for its body and has black beady eyes. Its skin is smooth and hairless. It's said to have suckers on the ends of its fingers and toes, and is about 1 to 4 feet. We said that already. Is it dangerous? Well, let me send a photo of him. I'll put a photo up right now. Boom. This video is gonna take so much editing. Oh my god. Here's a photo of him right now. Boom. Look at that, guys.
Yarama Yahoo. Okay, wait, I'm excited to see him. What the hell? Looks like a big frog.
Yes. And in folklore, the Yarama Yahoo is very dangerous. In fact, stories of the elusive creature are used to scare children to staying close to their homes and communities. According to folklore and legend, the Yarama Yahoo will hide in fig trees, waiting for unsuspecting travelers to rest under the tree. It will drop down from the tree, drain its victim's bloods, using its suckers on its toes and fingers. It will then swallow the victim whole, in which it will drink, and after which it will drink water and take a nap. When it wakes up, it will regurgitate the victim, leaving them shorter than before. It is said that the victim plays dead. He may be able to escape by outrunning the Yarama Yahoo when it moves away from him. However, if he's able to swallow and regurgitate the victim a few more times, the victim will also turn into a Yarama Yahoo themselves, who will prey on the next unsuspecting traveler.
Holy
So
crap.
if you wake up after he regurgitates you, you can, if you play dead for long enough, you can outsmart him and get up really quick and sprint. However,
I think I could outrun one.
He will continue to regurgitate you. Now,
Well,
is he real?
This one, probably. He said he makes you shorter, and short people probably don't exist naturally. It would make sense. Like, why would short people still exist?
There is no
this makes
evidence
sense.
that is real. It could be argued that it is an exaggerated version of a real tree-dwelling or parasitic animal that drains the blood from its victims, but the physical descriptions of the creature does not match any animals that exist today. This guy's somehow related to that what we just read, guys.
I don't know, man. Like, if you think about it, like, short people shouldn't really exist in the modern day world because, like, tall people are better and they would evolve. So, if for short people to exist, something like this probably has to exist.
Let's do one more cryptid, guys. You want to do the Ow, the Elpa centaur, or the Lau Kalkoth?
Elpa centaur sounds like something in Mexico.
He's from Europe. He's in Europe.
He's not from Mexico, but his name is Elpa centaur.
I think no. No, I printed around. Elfo centaur. Elfa centaur.
Elpha centaur.
ELAPHOCNTAUR. Let's read him. He's in Europe. That was the other one that we just read there, guys. Description: half deer, half human. A creature with the upper body of a human and the lower body of a deer.
BoJack Horseman? Wait, no, he's
tall and slender. He's about 6 feet. Said to be the guardians of the forest.
Wait, 6 feet? I'm sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why when he said that I thought it meant he had 6 feet. That would
His diet unlikely or unknown. Most likely herbivorous.
Diet unlikely. This thing doesn't eat.
He's no scientific evidence. No scientific evidence to support its existence, but it has been reported in folklore, and mythology for centuries. There have been very few reports of the sightings of him, and no one is able to provide any concrete evidence. Skepticism. Some people believe that it is a real creature, while others believe it's a myth or legend. There are several possible explanations, such as a misidentification of other animals.
I don't know. It sounds pretty real to me.
He's a mythical creature that is described. Okay, this is just a half deer, half. Okay, let's do a different one, guys, because that's just kind of.
Half a man.
How about the Ow?
He's in Paraguay.
He's in Paraguay.
Oh, okay. That's pretty epic.
A-O-A-O. That's his name. Ow. A large, shape-like creature with curved horns, fangs, and red eyes. It's said to be able to move very quickly and silently. Size: about the size of a small horse.
Damn, a sheep the size of a small horse. Okay. I'm seeing the vision.
Cannibalistic, known to lure its prey with its sheep-like appearance. It is said to move in groups.
Oh, okay.
Diet, carnivorous. Habitat / environment, mountains and forests. Evidence, no scientific forest. I guess I'm having a stroke. No scientific evidence to support its existence. Yep, that makes sense. Many reports citing it over the years, but none are verified. Skepticism. Some believe the ow is a real creature, while others believe is a myth or a combination of other animals. Okay, I like how that's always skepticism.
Obviously, some people believe it's real because it is.
All right. The ow is said to be a ferocious creature that is the size of a small horse. It has long fangs and claws. They're said to have sheep-like features mixed with the features of a wild pig. It is said that it takes on the form of a sheep in order to lure its victims before it pounces. The ow gets its name from its howl. It is said that when being chased by one of them, the only way to escape is by climbing a palm tree, which is sacred.
What?
If trying to escape by climbing another type of tree, it is believed that it will dig the tree up from its roots and push it over.
Jesus Christ, this thing is strong. Okay, this thing's going pretty high on our cryptid strength scale.
Here is a photo of it. Boom! I just put it up. Yeah.
I was worried you wouldn't put it up.
Where does the legend of Ow come from? It's said to be the son of two cursed gods by the name of Tao, the god of hunting, and Karina, the goddess of weaving. Okay. Legend tells that they were forbidden to have children.
He's a demigod?
The legend tells that they were forbidden to have children, but they disobeyed and had 7 sons, all of which cursed. However, Ow is the most fearsome of them all.
What the?
This is
kind of got some deep lore.
It said it traveled in packs, but now there's only one. I'm confused.
Well, maybe he can like mimic packs. He is like a demigod / god level being. So like reality warping or like self duplication is definitely not out there.
Is Ow real?
Yeah, probably.
There are many different explanations from the stories of Ow that persist today. Some believe that they are based on real animals like jaguars or wild pigs or combinations of different animals. Others believe it is purely a mythological cryptid that is said to warn children away from the wilderness.
Oh, probably
Guys,
real.
I'm really excited. This next one's name, Kalanoro Hominid. He's in Madagascar. I need to read about him.
What? He's in Madagascar?
This next cryptid, his name is Kalanoro.
Is he in Madagascar?
I don't know. Description: a small, human-like creature with hair covering its body, often described as 2 to 3 feet in height, slightly hunched posture, and ape-like appearance. Okay. Its behavior. It's said to be shy and reclusive, but they've been reported to be aggressive when provoked. Okay. It is thought they're omnivorous, eating fruits, vegetables, meat, and fish. It's in forests and wilderness of Madagascar. Evidence limited to folklore, oral traditions, and cultural stories. Okay. Infrequent sightings reported by locals, but lacking concrete evidence. Skepticism. Misidentification of animals, hoaxes, mythical creatures. Yep.
I want to know about his lore. I don't care about.
Right.
I don't care if people
described. I say he is. He has long, shaggy hair that covers its body. Slightly hunched posture. There are many locals who believe that its hair has magical powers, similar to Samson. Who?
What? That guy from Isaac?
It is believed that their hair endows them with supernatural strength. Along with their hair, they have 2 more notable features that make them stand out. The first is that they are said to have backward-facing feet with only 3 toes.
What the?
This can explain why it's difficult to track these creatures. You would need to follow their tracks backwards! Exclamation point.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes. I wouldn't follow him the right way because his feet are going the other way.
And then you're following the wrong way. These second notable features that they are said to have spines and quills on their backs, similar to those of porcupines.
He's got spines and what the?
Yeah, let me put up an image of him right now. 3, 2, 1.
This is a strange monster.
Yeah, there it is.
What the?
Ow!
This guy, dude.
Many people believe it's spirit creature rather than physical animal. Okay. Well,
It's a spirit creature. Well, if people saw it, then it's clearly a physical animal. I don't.
it's summoned. It can be summoned by a mystic or a sorcerer.
What? Okay, it's a familiar of sorts. Okay.
It's
I'm
also
getting the
believed they
feel
can
on.
heal the sick.
I'm getting a feel on what this guy is.
Like so many other cryptid creatures, there's a lot of skepticism around him. And many of the local people themselves believe it is a spiritual being. Researchers, scientists do not consider it a biological animal.
What? Okay, well,
Those who speculate about its existence,
science isn't real anyway, so.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Similar ones. The Mongolian monster. Hold on.
Okay, I think we need to wrap this up.
This is the last one, actually. What the hell is the Mongolian monster, bro?
Think the Mongolian monster's good at Guilty Gear, bro.
Description: large, hairy, ape-like creature with a pungent smell.
Yeah, he sounds like a Guilty Gear player, bro. Get him on Potemkin.
He's about 7 feet. Nocturnal. It's omnivore. Okay, yep. It's in Arizona. Lacks concrete evidence yet. Yeah, skeptics suggest science may be okay. I wonder what he does.
Yeah, we need to know what he does. We need to know where we can power scale him and where he fits in.
Its long, shaggy hair can range its color from brown to black, with early reports suggesting whiter colored hair as well. It is said to have strong arms that are long and muscular and a wide stride. Quite human-like. This sounds like Bigfoot. The Mongolian monster fish features aren't as clear as may describe.
From Mongolia?
As it's obscured by its hair. The eyes are said to have deep set with intense. But some reports say they glow at night. Some about a cat's eyes. Hey, let you say anything. They glow the cat's eyes.
So it's saying.
It
means he's got night vision.
It smells very bad and similar to a skunk smell. People say.
Oh, okay.
Evidence.
So he's got a pretty pungent aroma, so yeah. It's not too hard to hide from him. What does he do? I don't care about the evidence.
It doesn't say. It does not actually say he does. What the hell?
He doesn't do anything? Okay, this guy's a fraud cryptid. He doesn't even like eat children or anything. What the hell?
All he does is just...
It sucks.
Look really hairy. Sucks. By the way, I don't need to provide the image. He's just a really hairy guy. Like
this is just a normal guy that some guy saw and put on here, bro. This is like some guy's friend Tim, bro.
Who stunk really bad.
He's like, bro, you're the Mongolian monster, and he's like, bro, what? I'm not. And he's like, yes, you are.
That's enough.
Now he's the Mongolian monster.
Cryptids RS.
This guy really. What were you even playing today? Guilty Gear.
I was playing Guilty Gear and I lost. That's why I stopped talking about it.
Guys,
I started talking.
Guys, which cryptid that we talked about today would be the best at
mine's the boulder man, the slide boulder.
I love him. You think he would be the best at Guilty Gear?
Oh, the best. Oh, are you asking which would be the best? I think asking what was my favorite. Oh
no, which one is the best at Guilty Gear?
Which cryptid is the best at Guilty Gear?
That we talked about today of all the options would be the best at Guilty Gear.
I'm thinking Awug. What is his name? The little red creature.
Awu?
No, Yahimahu.
No, that was
Yama Yahoo.
The Yama Yahoo.
Yeah, I feel like he would, because like he looks like he's just a small little guy who like they used to be humans and they play Guilty Gear, so he'd do pretty good.
Yeah, but think about the Mongolian. What was the Mongolian monster? Was that the name?
Mongolian monster? Yeah, I mean he's just a guy probably.
Think about the Mongolian monster, bro. You get him in there. His punch and aroma is distracting the opponent, bro.
Yeah, they ban him because he smells too bad.
He's already got like this. He's already got this menacing pose of standing at a strict 7 foot. Like I think get this guy on Potemkin, bro, and he's unstoppable.
I think Ow would be pretty good because like when he's so strong, he can rip trees from like the roots. So like.
But how does it help? Dude, he'd get killed and he would crush the controller in his hands through sheer strength, bro, and he'd just be cooked.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. That was 34 minutes. I hope you guys love cryptids.
We're only going to be talking about cryptids from now on in the rest of this channel. Welcome to the Cryptid Pill. Cryptids be wilding. We're rebranding. Let us know your favorite cryptids in the comments below.
Mine's gotta be. I still like the Boulder Man. He's my favorite. Love how he's so scary.
I don't know. I don't know if we've discovered my favorite cryptid today. We may have to wait for another day to discover my favorite.
Yeah, he has the most lore, I think. Oh no, I mean this another guy had lore about being like a demigod. Actually, I forgot. I don't know. Ow had demigod lore.
Yeah, but his lore was contradictory. Like he was like half a demigod, half like a pack traveling guy. We'll have to find some more cryptids for next week, guys.
Superbug. What was your favorite cryptid that we talked about today?
He's still here. I thought he died.
No, I'm here. I've just been real quiet.
What's your favorite
he's been researching cryptids.
Yeah, he's been researching cryptids.
I mean, you gotta stay safe, you know.
You guys
never know.
You know, probably the owl.
The owl, yeah, he rips roots from trees. You have to call up a sacred tree, or else he'll just rip it out.
It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, no, I happened to me once.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You got chased by an owl, bro? Did you climb a sacred tree?
No, I just ripped a tree out of my yard.
Oh, he just.
Yeah,
there must have been a victim. He must have been chasing a victim.
Yeah, there was some other guy, and he tried to climb up Dunham's tree, but
it was not sacred. So he
it was not a sacred tree, so it was cooked.
No, bro looked at me. He's like, "Oh, dude, your tree's not sacred, bro."
and as the other person was screaming, because they're being chased, they fell off the tree, and he probably just took them home and killed them.
Get a load of this guy. He just climbed up a tree. I'm sorry, dude. Your tree is not sacred,
your tree is not sacred, dude. And they just like left with the guy.
Man, that would suck. Do you think that insurance companies have like owl insurance?
Yeah, for like non-sacred tree insurance.
I imagine they don't, because they don't even cover like if your house gets set on fire from like a wildfire. So they probably don't have owl
insurance would you sign up for?
That's actually a really good question. I don't know all the cryptids good enough. I don't know them all.
If I had a home in the mountains, dude, I definitely would watch out for freaking the Boulder Man, dude. I definitely would sign up like a Boulder.
Yeah, if I was by a hill, I would definitely get his insurance.
Because like if my house gets eaten by him, like what am I gonna do? Oh, did the answer you about the sorcerers of the sword this town?
No, we'll never know what it does.
We'll never know what it does. All right, gonna end the video right there. Don't
remember that bit from 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, don't Google it. I'm gonna end this video now. Any last words, everybody?
I gotta go to bed. I'm tired as hell.
Me too. Also, I'm glad we managed to not talk about the entire time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, the most powerful cryptid today has got to be Ow. That's like power strength wise.
Yeah, I think he outskills everyone else pretty high.
He's a demigod, so. All right. Bye bye. Everybody say bye bye. Go read about more cryptids. Go watch Cryptids movie. There's gotta be a movie about that, right? Cryptids. I don't know.
There's not a single movie ever made about a cryptid.
Damn
ever.
it.